Let's examine a problem with the new version of Dreamweaver in multiple screens. Here on my desktop, I'm going to bring up the display settings. As you can see, I have multiple screens, 4 to the left, 3 above, 2 to the right, and this is currently screen number 1. Now, what we're essentially going to do here is simply fire up Dreamweaver in its basic settings, and it fills up screen 1 as one might expect. Now from here, I do have some preferences in place. For example, my panel arrangements and my toolbars, and normally I like them on different screens. For example, I would normally like my files over here on the right screen, or above on the top screen. But for our demonstration here, I'm going to leave everything in its default positions, and let's examine the first problem. If I click on the Maximize button, this has spread out to every screen on my desktop, and it's now very difficult to get Dreamweaver to close. In fact, the only thing I can do is go up to the top screen and double click it. Now if I attempt to move this, watch how once again it tries to fill the entire desktop. Look how large Dreamweaver has become. It's actually become the entire size of my whole desktop. And this is not how Dreamweaver should be behaving. No program should behave this way. Furthermore, the last problem is when I place Dreamweaver on the screen to the right and maximize it, in that particular case, Dreamweaver should always start up on my right-hand screen. To explain the problem clearly, what's happening is Dreamweaver is filling this entire area when I maximize it. It sees my desktop as one giant desktop instead of different screens. And problem number 2 is I want Dreamweaver to always start up on screen number 2 and remember my panel positions, which may be on screens 1, 3, or 4.